Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, December 15th. Here's what's happening. At least 15 are dead, including a 10-year-old girl, after a shooting at a beach near Sydney, Australia. The two gunmen appear to have been targeting a Jewish community celebrating a Hanukkah event. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese called the attack an act of anti-Semitism and terrorism. A bystander appears to have tackled one of the gunmen and taken his gun during the incident. The older of the gunmen also appears to have been killed by police, while the other is in critical condition. Police in Providence, Rhode Island are releasing from custody the person of interest in connection with Saturday's mass shooting at Brown University that killed 2 people and injured 9. Mayor Brett Smiley of Providence, in a late-night news conference, said that the man was being released with an investigation into the shooting ongoing. Smiley added that while it would likely cause anxiety, the belief is that everyone remains safe. A shelter-in-place order at Brown was lifted Sunday morning, with the university president calling it a tremendous day of sorrow. Catholic billionaire, media mogul, and pro-democracy activist Jimmy Lai has been found guilty of sedition and foreign collusion by a Hong Kong court. Lai was arrested in 2020 for leading a prayer service outside of the Hong Kong legislature and then accused of threatening China's national security by meeting with foreign leaders. The 78-year-old faces life in prison. Pope Leo XIV has expressed deep concern over the renewed fighting in the eastern part of the Democratic Republic of Congo. In his Sunday Angelus address, the Holy Father called on the parties involved to cease all forms of violence and to seek constructive dialogue. A Rwandan-backed militia group known as M23 conquered the city of Uvira, killing more than 400 and displacing at least 200,000. And 50 French martyrs killed in concentration camps by the Nazi regime in World War II were beatified over the weekend at the Cathedral of Notre Dame in Paris. Cardinal Jean-Claude Hollerich, Archbishop of Luxembourg, presided at the Mass. The majority of the martyrs were part of the Young Christian Workers and Mission St. Paul, a clandestine chaplaincy set up to provide spiritual aid to the more than 600,000 workers conscripted into the compulsory labor service. Also this weekend, 124 martyrs of the Spanish Civil War were beatified in a Mass presided over by Cardinal Marcello Semeraro, prefect for the Dicastery for the Causes of Saints, at the Cathedral of Jaén in Spain. Choosing the 124 was the result of a long research process that studied those killed and identified those killed solely for their faith. And that's the news this morning. I'm Matthew Handley.